Have you ever wondered how African traditions survived the transatlantic slave trade and thrived in the Americas? This video explores the fascinating journey of African culture as it evolved and adapted in a new world, creating a vibrant tapestry of music, dance, food, and beliefs. Echoes across the Atlantic. The transatlantic slave trade was one of the darkest chapters in human history. Millions of Africans were forcibly uprooted from their homelands and brought to the Americas. Though enslaved, they carried with them something that could never be taken away: their culture, their memory, their spirit. Despite the brutality they faced, African peoples planted cultural seeds in the soil of the New World. Over centuries, those seeds blossomed into vibrant expressions of identity, creativity, and resistance. 1. The rhythm of survival: music, dance, and storytelling. African traditions found fertile ground in the Americas through rhythm, movement, and oral tradition. Music. African musical elements like polyrhythms, call and response singing, and the use of drums became foundational in genres such as blues, jazz, samba, reggae, gospel, and hip-hop. In Brazil, the sounds of candomblé ceremonies echo Yoruba rhythms, while in the US, the field hollers of enslaved Africans evolved into blues and spirituals. Dance. Dance was both celebration and resistance. Capoeira, the Afro-Brazilian martial art disguised as dance, emerged as a tool for survival. In the Caribbean, dances like the rumba and bomba are deeply rooted in African expression and community. Storytelling. Oral tradition preserved histories, morals, and collective memory. The trickster figure, like Anansi, the spider from West Africa, found his way into Caribbean folklore, maintaining ancestral wisdom in entertaining forms. 2. Creole culture. A blend of worlds forced migration led to cultural fusion, a survival mechanism and a creative response to oppression. Language. New languages like Haitian Creole, Papiamento in Curaçao, and Gula in the US Lowcountry formed from African, European, and indigenous linguistic influences. These languages allowed enslaved Africans to communicate across ethnic lines and preserve elements of their mother tongues. Cuisine. Food became a powerful expression of cultural continuity and adaptation. Dishes like gumbo US, feijoada Brazil, and callaloo Caribbean blend African ingredients and cooking techniques with New World resources, creating distinctive flavors and traditions that endure today. 3. Spiritual resistance. African religions in the New World. Despite attempts to erase their beliefs, African spirituality endured, often by blending with European religions to form entirely new systems. Vodou, Haiti. Rooted in West African Vodun, it absorbed Catholic saints and rituals, creating a powerful and misunderstood faith centered on spirits known as LWA. Santeria, Cuba, and Candomblé, Brazil. These faiths link Yoruba deities known as Orishas to Catholic saints. Through music, dance, and initiation rituals, they remain vibrant forces in spiritual life today. The Gula spiritual tradition, along the US Southeast coast, African spiritual practices blended with Protestant Christianity, preserving ancestral rites beneath biblical themes, a living legacy. African culture in the Americas is not a relic. It is living, breathing, and constantly evolving. From Harlem's jazz clubs to Bahia's candomblé temples, from New Orleans gumbo pots to Haiti's Vodou ceremonies, the African spirit endures. These cultural expressions are not only markers of identity, but acts of survival and resistance, a testament to the strength of a people who, despite unimaginable suffering, transformed the world. What African influences can you see in your daily life? In the music you hear, the food you eat, or the words you speak? Share your thoughts below and join us as we continue to explore the powerful legacies of diaspora communities around the world.